cannot come and tell Saieed, well, hear this now. Saieed, mass mandatory, here we go. It come to an end. And then you come and tell me, here we go on side. If you go to the supermarket, the grocery, or the malls, you have to wear your mask. Saieed, if you go to a pharmacy, you have to wear your mask. Saieed, if you're traveling, you have to wear your mask. If you're in the transportation hub, you have to wear your mask. If you're going to church side, you have to wear your mask. If you're in the school side, you're wearing your mask. If you go to a barber salon, you go to the theater, you're wearing your mask. Which dum-dum in Trinidad and Tobago will go in a theater and buy a popcorn and a juice and sit down and wear a mask? Thanks! If every councillor go through their constituency, do video clips like this and send it for us, I'm gonna be so happy just to play it on our program on a Wednesday night. You know why I would be happy? I will be filled with joy in my heart. You know why? Because the councillor is getting off their butts and they are actually going and doing some live video shoots. Real Talk took the initiative to find out suppliers of wheat in the world that National Flour Mill could go to. So now Romano is saying the company is not going to raise any price in the near future. Why? Why? Is it because the S-boss and they realize now that, hey, it is in the public domain that we could go right Mexico and buy flour and wheat? We could go right China and buy wheat? I am about change. And thus far, Real Talk is very effective in Trinidad and Tobago, coming towards making changes for the citizens. Public Utility Minister Marvin Gonzalez have urged the population to appreciate and be grateful for the availability of the utilities. This, as Gonzalez recalled, time in his life when he had to fetch water using a bucket from a nearby river. Gonzalez, I want you to understand something. I want you, Mr. Gonzalez, to understand something. You are being paid thousands of dollars by public utility, by the finance ministry, to govern WASA. Come on. To govern WASA, I want you to understand that you ain't going in no office for no free code. You are being paid. Do not tell me that I, Saieed, have to be grateful for the water I get it. Let me tell you something, Gonzalez. Every 4 months, I have to pay $400 and I get water once a bloody month. So don't come on a media briefing and say, Saieed, you have to be contented, you have to be happy. Marvin, the next best thing for you to do is to resign and get the hell out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host, Saeed. We do want to thank you for joining us tonight, Wednesday, the 15th of March, 2023. Viewers, it's our Public Concerns Night tonight. So call your friends, call your family, let them know Real Talk with Saieed Ali is going live on Synergy Network for our Public Concerns Night tonight. You know, viewers, for the last 2 years, we have been highlighting the road conditions throughout Trinidad and Tobago on a Wednesday night. We have been doing this for the last 2 years. Now, a lot of streets, street light, bridges and box train have gotten fixed since Real Talk started to air our Wednesday night program. And I do want to thank the various entities that cooperated with villagers in different communities throughout Trinidad and Tobago to have works done. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Our Wednesday night program have been very successful thus far. Very, very successful. If the road haven't been paved, the road have been patched. If the bridge haven't been built over, it have been repaired. Box drain. Some councillors started to get their act together because they realized, well, hey, Real Talk will put them on the spot. You know, but I don't business about the councillors and the MP. I don't care how big they are, you know. As long as you serve your community that you are in, that is my concern. That is my concern. So viewers, it's our Public Concerns Night. Remember, you can contact our live programming at 238-6716. So viewers, our numbers are on screen to call the program, 238-6716. Feel free to do so, viewers. Let me know the condition of your community. Let me know if you have seen the councillors or the MP. Let me tell you something. Real Talk on a Wednesday night have been making a serious impact throughout our country. Even in Tobago, we have callers saying, Saeed, since you're airing your Wednesday night program, let me tell you something. The MPs have not been skipping the councillors. We started to see them a little more often. Because you know why? Because they have realized that a platform have been created to light them up. A platform has been created Wednesday night that the citizens of community could be able to call in and voice their concerns on the road condition. Let me tell you something. Nowhere in Trinidad and Tobago there's a program like this on a Wednesday night. Nowhere, and I could boast about that. You know why? Because Real Talk have dedicated Wednesday night for the last 2 years just to deal with issues in the community. And so far, we are at the number one. We are at the number one. So viewers, I want to thank you again for making Real Talk with Saieed Ali the number one and most viewed program. Let me tell you something. I didn't come out here to mama guy nobody, you know. I come out here to get things done, you know. You know why? I am a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. My kids are Trinidadians. Even though they're not in Trinidad right now, but you know what I mean. They are Trinidadians. And I have dedicated my life now into this program, into getting it as fast as we could go. That is what I'm doing now. So we are already across the waters. Friends and family, viewers of our program, just calling from all over the world. Say you're doing a fantastic job. If they can't get me on the phone, they'll send me a WhatsApp message. And we are out there. You know how much ministers and MP have been embarrassed because of this Wednesday night program? And I don't care if they are embarrassed or not. You know why I don't care? Because you have a portfolio. This is your job to serve your community. And if you cannot serve your community, you definitely cannot be on payroll. That's just it. That's just it. So, I heard a lot of hierarchies. I'm going to say this tonight. I heard a lot of hierarchies wants to come check out Saeed. But I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting patiently. And as I always say, when you hear you coming to meet me, come straight. Don't come with no Nancy thing. Come straight. Because I'm a very, very straightforward man in the public domain. I just always say that. So viewers, as we start off our program tonight, just a little highlights, some updates. Minister of Energy Stuart Young signed a non-disclosure agreement with Petrotrin, Venezuela. That is on Tuesday in his latest visit to Venezuela concerning the $1 billion Dragon Gas project. And who do you think he signed that with? PDVSA. Remember they had an oil bacchanal in Venezuela? And this company was at the forefront. PDVSA is who he signed the disclosure agreement with. Now, here it is. The agreement governs the negotiation between two parties and the exchange of information. As we progress, the technical and commercial aspect of the planned development, Young said in a media release. Last Thursday, Young told Reuters while at a meeting in Houston that he planned to make another visit to Venezuela to continue talks on the Dragon deal. The Dragon deal is successful, will give TNT access to the field, he said, to be holding about 4.2 trillion standard cubic feet of natural gas. The project will be able to feed an approximately 150 million standard cubic feet per day. So it's a lot of natural gas, a lot. But the thing is it non-disclosure? Is it non-disclosure? Remember when they went to buy, I can't remember which vaccine, they signed a non-disclosure agreement too? They didn't want nobody to know how much money they were paying for a certain type of vaccine. I remember that? I hope all you do, you know, because they signed a non-disclosure agreement with PDVSA. I'll try my best to see how much info I can get on that, viewers, and we'll see where we go from there. Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association is calling for an investigation after a Faizabad secondary school student was injured by 3 persons who entered the school compound hours after and attacked him on Monday. After hours, The Southwestern Division Police confirmed an incident involving a student at school, but reported that it was a minor. Tutor President Martin Lumpkin stated that the schoolboy suffered a stab wound during an attack by 3 persons who were in the street around 2:50 p.m. They had on street clothing also. He said the incident raised serious concerns for Tutor as there was a breach of school security. Although school had already been dismissed, the school facilitates several community activists. Lumpkin added that only 2 or 3 security officers were present during the attack, and he hoped the Ministry of Education would investigate the incident, especially as it had some semblance of gang violence. Minister of Education, Dr. Nyan Gasvidoli, confirmed a group of adults attacked a student at the school. She said the school gates were open to all cars to pass. Gasvidoli stated the police were investigating the matter. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saieed, and to all your listeners. This is the imitation vaccine Viagra.
Welcome, my friend.
NDA, non-disclosure arrangement. You know why? Because I find that there's nothing to disclose. They discuss nothing, they agree on nothing. so maybe nothing begin that. If they have something to say, they tell me they have absolutely nothing happening down there. The honorable Taipans went down there, but I don't want to tell you. Anytime there's an oil negotiation, it has a fellow by the name of Chambers, and it has blonde, it has Spanish blonde, all kind of things, it gets a kickback. The other thing I see, the Commissioner of Police come down into Shabona's boy, nice big function, and you hear what she says? She wants to make the Lord at SRP because she's looking for help. So the only way to help her, she had to bring him in the police station and give him an SRP job to help them because she back it back already. She said she was going to reduce it. Now, when did she realize how big the challenge is? She acted for divine intervention and she should go by the Prime Minister, call a day of prayer. Or, if not a day of prayer, a month of prayer. I'll go and have a nice evening.
Thank you, my friend. So, viewers, I just want to touch on school violence. Prime Minister Dr. Saieed Ali has made a call to the country's parents to take their roles and responsibilities to properly nurture and train their children away from delinquency, violence, and antisocial behavior. Dr. Ali stated that there are parents in this country who are not paying attention to their children and instead leaving it up to the teachers to work a miracle. Listen to this.
I want to appeal to parents in this land that is becoming faster and faster, a wider killing field. I want to let you know, parents, you have the fundamental responsibility. And when you see a child behaving in a particular way, the question must be asked, where is a parent? There are too many parents in this country who are not paying attention to their children sufficiently, leaving them up to the teachers to work miracle, leaving them to the government and the police, because old talk is cheap. What can the police do except to act after the crime is committed when you turn a blind eye to it?
Viewers, the PM also stated that things have gotten so bad that parents are joining the violence in support of their delinquent child by fighting with other parents' child and then putting the blame on the government. Dr. Ali added that his government is not taking that responsibility as it is parents and families' responsibility. Listen to the PM.
It used to be the boys' long time. Rough play among the boys. I was in high school. We had one or two little fights something in high school. No weapons, you know. Then the girls join in. And I can tell you something. You all watch Wakanda? Woman could fight. Like them now. And worse now, the parents join in. Parents. What is the parent thinking when you go into a school and decide to act violently against somebody else's child? Is that the best way to deal with the situation? And then everybody turn around and blame the government. It's the government. It's the government. I am saying the government is not taking that responsibility. The government is saying to you, the first responsibility as a father or a mother, an uncle, an aunt, a brother, a sister, a neighbor, the first responsibility is yours.
So viewers, remember recently had a video circulated on social media where a parents attacked a student because I believe that student did interfere with the parents' child and they had some kind of scuffle and the parents intervened attacking the student. That is the matter that the Prime Minister is talking about. Now I'm going to tell you something. The Ministry of Education needs to step in and pull up on principals in primary and secondary school that any student causes a fight or a dispute or bullying, suspend them. According to Gatsby Dolly, on a previous show where we had a video where she did a survey, and there were students who have been suspended more than 3 times. So why are you still in school if you have been suspended more than 3 times? You all, the principal encouraging the bullying in the school. Call a good night.
A very, very good evening to you, Mr. Said, my dear friend.
To you, my friend.
So, we have established a children's court in the country.
Correct.
So these matters, upon investigation, and the police have to get involved.
Yes.
And investigate the matters, especially where physical harm is being committed now, the stabbing and what have you. And they must take decisive action, and
yes,
the perpetrators must be held to account. Because we don't want to wait till one day a parent is charged for murder or a student is charged for murder.
Correct.
So I will not advise, parents confronting, but at the same time, according to Stefan this morning, sometimes you become so emotional.
Yes.
You work so hard to raise a child and then somebody beats up the child.
Correct, well said.
That is not an easy pill to swallow.
Well said.
And one more thing, Saeed, I like to give credit where credit is due. And the new Commissioner of Police, Earl Christopher, rightfully said that there's an evil that is looming over this land. And Earl, you're so correct.
Yes,
that evil is the PNM. All the best.
So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, there's a family that I need your assistance in Gasparilla with after this break.
Realtalk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtalk Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtalk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saeed, Managing Director of Realtalk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday.
I need your help in a little contribution. Now, a family is seeking assistance for material after a fire destroyed their homes back in January. Now, viewers, materials such as doors, plyboard, galvanized, nails, maybe one or two furniture and appliances, they are in need of. So tonight, viewers, I need your help. Yes, we are assisting, Realtalk Group is assisting, but I need your help into building a 2-bedroom plyboard or a 3-bedroom ply house for the individual who has 3 children. So we're looking for assistance, viewers. The Good Samaritan of Trinidad and Tobago, if you could buy 1 sheet of plyboard, self. You understand? If you could buy 1 sheet of plyboard and contact me, 339-1670, viewers, to make a contribution to help this family. Now, I need your help. For those of you who know the value of a home, but understand why I am reaching out to you. contact me. You could call me after a show tonight. Said, I want to make a contribution to this family now. There was a girl who got a crutch. And the crutch now, when she was supposed to start to school on Monday, I believe the fire occurred over the weekend and burnt up everything. So I believe we need... She got the crutch. Okay. So what about school books and all them things? They have all school books. So viewers, I really need your help. The Good Samaritan to come together, assist us in building this house. If it's a 2-bedroom plyboard self, you understand? We need some 2x4, we need plyboard, we need nail, we need galvanized. Anything you can think about, you want to make a contribution, please contact me at 339-1670 or 238-6716 to make a contribution. I am reaching out to you, to the good citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. You know, when you lay on your pillow at night, you would understand the importance. And I'm really asking you all to help. Yes, I am contributing, but if 10 people buy 1 plyboard each, we could be able to do this together. Now, I just always say, when I do a little charity, I just ask the public, you know why? To get part of the blessings. Charity is all about giving, and God giving you back. So tonight I'm asking you all for a contribution. Anything. 1 plyboard self will go. 339-1670 or 238-6716, and we will get this family going with a new roof over their head. So, persons of interest, Rodney Harry, hey, Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards. The last time I spoke to you, you said you're coming. Yeah. You told me you're coming. Saieed, I'm coming. I promise you I'm coming. Ting, wherever it is. When I call your mother, they say she know who's you. So technically, mother is owning his son Friday. Yeah? Leon, you or your brother contact me tomorrow. Contact me tomorrow. You see the running and jumping and thing. As a man, don't like them thing. I don't like them thing. Or as the taxi are working, somebody get a jump in your car and they will bring it for me. I know that you're bread and butter. You understand? But do me a favor, contact my office tomorrow now. Contact me tomorrow now. And come in my bloody office. Because somebody go kick you out your car. Come back to me. I hate to be like this in Trinidad and Tobago. I hate to be like this, you know. As a straightforward businessman, I just try to help out individuals. But when you're ducking and you're running and you're... Then I could light a candle on your head and have you spinning like a top, you know. I could light a candle on your head and you run off with your car and dies it, you know. The candle costs more than the funeral for you, you know. But I try to be lenient with all the ridiculousness. It have a real nasty road. I could go down being a spiritual person, you know. Your mother done claiming she don't know you already. So you or your brother contact my office now. Because I will come hunting for you myself. We have your address. I will come hunting with police. I will come hunting with a bailiff and pick up your property and go with it. I like to pop all your picture on TV. Let the public know all you do. Public tell us now. I like to do this, you know. I enjoy doing this. Look, this young boy from Moruga. I have family living up in Moruga. And this young boy, father working taxi, he working taxi, and they think I don't know where they live. But I love putting up their picture on TV. You know why? You know why? It creates a hard way for them. I'm telling you why I love doing it. And I will continue doing it, you know. I will continue doing it. Now put up the car. You see, I go tell you something in Trinidad and Tobago. Hey, director, come back to me for a few seconds. Let me tell you something, Trinidad and Tobago. I could be really, really stink. I could go on the taxi stand where he working with our police, who I believe. Now, all I can say is violence I'm looking for. I could pay somebody to go and pick up he and the car, you know. I want you to understand how violence is start. I could pay somebody to pick up he and the car, you know. I want you to understand this. But I do go down them road. Saieed Ali, do not go down them road. I will put you up on TV. I'm smarter than that. I will put you up on TV. And your way will be blocked. Hey, partner, let my 200. No, boy. And you also hide money, well, you can't get my 200. And technically, your way blocking right there. You see, when it's a smart man, you just know how to use strategies. You just know how to use strategies. So your own brother now might want to give you money. Your own neighbor might want to lend you money when you really need it. But I love putting up all of it here. Pop the back of the car. Let everybody see the number. HCE 5236. He resides in Moruga. He does work from Petrotrin to San Fernando and from Petrotrin to Moruga, St. Mary sometime. I know everything, you know. I know everything, but I love putting up the picture on TV. You know why? I will enjoy blocking their way until they come mind me. Yeah, until they come mind me. But look at Rodney Harry. Rodney Harry like he going into hiding. Rodney, you going into hiding? You call me and tell me you sell the car. Hey, pop the picture there where the car park up. Watch where the car park up. You see these things, I enjoy doing these things. I will tell you point blank. As long as you're running from me, I will do what I have to do. Oh, first thing outside, defamation of character. You and your lawyer come in my office. And then your lawyer might have to pay me now for bashing. Or for writing a letter against Saieed. Let me tell you something. Come back. One thing I just always do, viewers. You see black and white? Black and white is something I just always have. Remember that. And my lawyer, Nazima, she would make joke. But these fellas that I put up, I love doing it. I want to see how far they will go. Yeah. I want to see how far they will go. Let their own friends on their work tell them, hey, y'all are inside, boy, y'all stink, but y'all can't get nothing from we. I will do that. You see, when you're smart and you know how to work your strategy, you just get things done. You just get things done. So, viewers, it's 7:30 and we are about to start our public concerns for tonight. Call a good night.
Good night, Mr. Saieed. Great program as usual.
Thank you, my brother.
Situation there with those people that lose their home. I will see what I can do, all right? But, Mr. Saieed, this school violence could be reduced to zero by next week. Just as this government had allowed the 40s to come into this country without keeping checks and balances on them, we end up in this situation with crime in this country. Same thing with the school violence, you know. If they decide to lock these little miscreants up, carry them in a court, you want to see school violence drop, but they're petting them and saying, no, they're children and so on. All you're going to wreak havoc in school with other people. You know, it had a fight in Pleasantville school today, a big fight where they stab up a little girl. These miscreants have to be charged and brought before a court. And Mr. Saieed, well, your public concern night, it is outrageous and sad. This modern day, this day and age in this country, citizens have to suffer for water for months, a street light for years to get it repaired. Look at the roads. This modern day in this country, man, we have to emancipate this country from these demonic politicians. Saieed, you keep up the great work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend. An intolerable faulty water supply continue to burden residents of Couva South, according to the area's MP. In a media release, MP Rudinat Endarasingh stated that there are a number of communities that receive water supply once every 14 days. Furthermore, he noted that others are reporting that when water does come, or when water do come, the pressure is too low to reach home in hilly areas. The MP says president or residents sometimes spend hours on hold with WASA online or the hotline. That's true, you know, that's true. You know. That is very, very ridiculous. Now, only to see no restoration of water supply even after several days of making report. Mr. Endarasingh is calling on Public Utility Minister Marvin Gonzalez and the management of WASA to provide a reliable supply of water to people of Couva South. So here it is. Are you satisfied with WASA performance when dealing with water supply issues throughout the country? You all want to vote? Call a good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed.
Go right ahead, you're live.
Mr. Saeed, don't pull out in your trouble, boy. Don't pull out in your trouble with the taxi card, boy. They want to pay you.
No, hear us now, hear us now. I love to put your picture up for the public to see, you know.
Yeah, I see that, I see that.
Money is not the problem, you know.
Mr. Saeed, you know what you're talking about there, but today I have a problem, boy. And I went to WASA because I'm 65 years old now. So I want to change my business to my son name.
Okay.
Routine something on the son name. You know that people give me a hard time that I want to get this kind of paper, that paper, next paper. When I get the paper and reach it, the time I get the landlord to sign that paper for me. I went to and checked the same problem. You saw poor people that get troubles as I eat in this country.
Yeah.
They say the minister had to make a thing to put it there and then they will know what to do and this and that. All kind of thing, all kind of nonsense story that hits the poor people. How will you get me business straight, Mr. Saeed? Tell me.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm glad you call it and highlight the matter.
I don't like you. I don't want a candle or something and get my business fixed.
I'm glad you're calling to highlight the matter.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mr. Saeed. Yeah.
Thank you. No, but it really hard, you know. In offices, it really, really hard, you know. I have a Esther bus on San Fernando Hill, you know. In South? Yeah, I have a Esther bus. Hopefully by Friday or Monday, I'll give all the little S's on San Fernando Hill. Watch me now. I hear that people in authority up there, no the finger to the elbow. I'm telling you, Navin, it had people in position, no the finger to the elbow. And I hear that a security company who's supposed to be managing security on the hill. I hear pump, I hear line, I hear hose, I hear Dr. Shovel gone missing, and the security company, the guard who was on duty, they can't give account. But you're back canal, I go bust a can of worm, you know. I know what I'm telling all you. San Fernando Hill, I never know they could have banned people from going up on San Fernando Hill. All I feel is joke, that's a public place. Have I asked the boss? Hello, hold on. We're moving along. Dismissing Works and Transport Minister Rohan Sinan an assurance of aggressive road rehabilitation program. A group of South Orupuch businessmen embarked on a road repair exercise in their community. The businessmen complained that the government sometimes focuses on building new roads rather than maintaining existing roads, and noted that several other business persons pooled their finance to repair a 2.5 quarter mile roadway from Mondesi Highway extension to Silver Stream. Now, estimating the cost of the material to be approximately $25,000, he said the project was expected to take between 5 to 6 hours to complete. The businessman also added that he has been repairing the road on his own for more than 8 years, each time spending $10,000 and over. Previously, CNN stated that the ministry identified 500 different road projects to be tackled in an aggressive repair program for 2023, which it has completed 50% of those in the first phase. He said that this was expected to be completed by the end of March before engaging in the next phase of 250 projects. So down in the south of Rupuch, businessmen now are pooling their cash together to fix their own roads. So hear this, sir. Hear this, sir. Licensed inspectors, licensed officers, and police officers, they always want to inspect your vehicle to make sure it's roadworthy. So I have a question for the head of licensing department in Trinidad and Tobago, and for those at the Ministry of Works and Transport dealing with the road conditions. Licensing officers want to know if our vehicles are roadworthy. So to the licensing officer, head of the department, and Rohan Sinanan, is the road worthy of our vehicle? Is the road worthy of our vehicle? I just always say, anytime I bust a shock in my Range Rover or my Porsche or in my Benz and my BMW, anytime I bust a shock in a pothole, I will be sending a letter to the Ministry of Works and Transport, carrying them to court. You know why? Because the road is not worthy for my car. And I will be sending one to Clive also, who is the head of licensing department, to let him know that the road is not worthy for my car. But you want to charge me. You want to charge me for my car being on the road. But you want to fix the road so my car will be on it. Sometimes you all need to step back a little bit and look at solutions to problems. I just step back and watch and then launch it at them, you know. WASA claims all the water on the land, correct? All the water. Down to the pond that you spend 10,000 or 20,000 to dig, WASA own that water. But hold on, hold on. The rainy season coming just now. I want to see Marvin Gonzalez is going to start writing checks for homeowners where water have damaged your property. You want to claim water? You want to claim pond water? Not a problem. Let the rain fall and you will see something. Let the rain fall and you will see something, Marvin, together with WASA. Well, I feel like foolish. I have something coming up for the rainy season, you know. All you will hold, all your head and ball. They're quite telling all you. Now, listen to this, Minister of Works and Transport, Rohan Sinanan, have stated that anyone who wants to assist with road rehabilitation should contact the ministry first before they attempt to fix road themselves. He said that anyone taking a truck and dumping old concrete in pothole in an attempt to road repair is creating a very dangerous situation. Sinanan added that the ministry was willing to partner with groups and entities who wanted to assist with road rehabilitation. He stated, hey, this man will make me laugh, you know. He stated that for any road that falls under the Ministry of Works and Transport, if anyone wants to partner with the ministry, there is a way to go about that. Listen to this.
So what I saw yesterday is somebody trying to create what I would call a very dangerous situation by throwing old concrete and so on the roadway and thinking that is rehabilitating the road. We saw an issue yesterday where a former chairman of a business chamber made a whole scene about he was fixing roads by himself. There's a system if you want to partner with the government or the Ministry of Works. What I saw yesterday, the work that he was doing was under the Siparia Regional Corporation. So I wouldn't go into what is their system. What I can say is that if you want to rehabilitate roads, and the roads fall under the Ministry of Works, we welcome that. However, there's a way to go about it.
There's a way to go about it. We shouldn't be partnering with the government. We're paying taxes. And that is the problem. Too much of contractors in Trinidad and Tobago. Let me tell you something. When you hear them make a reap, it's like they're raping the treasury. They're raping it. Watch me now. When some of them contractors fix the road, it best the road that remain just so. It's best the road that remain just so. We fix the highway like what? My ROC. Yes. They're paving new brand road. Road where they paved last year, they're paving back this year. I don't feel it's a joke. Let me tell you something. If the Ministry of Works and Transport were to hold contractors really serious about their job, probably 90% of the contractors in Trinidad and Tobago would have shut down. But when you have friends and family and colleagues and they're keeping party and all ministers or those in authority heading to parties, what do you expect? What do you expect? Do so you like so? But the supervisor passed and say, yeah, they're good there, man. He had to pass on that. And that is a day, 2 days after rainfall, the whole piece of paving fade away. Who is being held responsible? Hundreds of millions of dollars are spent on road repair. And it ain't lasting. The road, like if they're going through the breakers, leaving Trinidad going to Tobago. That's serious. But we okay with that. And the Ministry of Works and Transport, they okay with it because them are holding nobody responsible. Nobody them are holding. But see, now I'm talking about partner with the government. They should try to supervise contractors fixing the road where tax money is being spent. Them are going to say that. Here it is. Sinaran comment came a day after former Faizabad Chamber of Commerce President Clint Arjun led a group of residents on a road repair exercise along 2.5-mile strip of roadway from Mondesi Highway to Silver Stream. The minister added that the ministry has a massive road rehabilitation project that is ongoing, and if anyone wants to partner, they are welcome. Sinaran also stated that the ministry will provide support together with financial assistance to make sure that the finished product is acceptable. Look at this.
You have to write to the ministry or get in touch with the ministry, and we will give you certain guidelines and we will work with you. We will provide support, technical support. And so what I saw yesterday is somebody trying to create what I would call a very dangerous situation by throwing old concrete and so on the roadway and thinking that is rehabilitating the road. There's a system that we can use if you want to partner with us, and we welcome that, where we will give you the technical support and even some financial and equipment and so to make sure that we get a finish that is acceptable. But just going about it and taking a truck and dumping old concrete and so on the road, we really don't support that. But we welcome partnering with any citizen.
Now viewers, Sinanan said he will support them financially, a little financially. Why not give a little financial assistance to the corporation so they could buy some material to patch the holes in the road? So that citizens won't have to do it. The same money you want to send to us to patch the road, why not give it to the corporation to buy material? It's easy. You want to spend 10,000 for road repair? No problem. Corporation, we give another 10,000. We want to go down in Silver Stream and fix that piece of road down there for the people. And it'll be easy. Not everybody has common sense. Their job is to be ministers to come out and tell the people what they want. My job is to come on television and hold them accountable for what they are going to do. Or if they are going to do it. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we're going down to see Paria in the market to hear what the vendors them have to say after this break.
Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtor Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtor Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtor Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday.
Caller, good night.
Yes, sir. Good night.
My friend.
Saeed, concerning this whole water problem you're talking about, right? Just imagine, they spend $58 million to give people water tanks and solar panel and wire back the house and things.
Correct.
Ministry of Public Utilities do that. When you're going to take that same $58 million and you can't go to give them water tanks, try to fix the problem long term for them. You understand what I'm saying? I have a study flow a pipe on water, right? But instead, they decide to put a plaster on the problem now. A temporary fix. Give them a water tank, and they'll show them how that goes for you. Right? Concerning the next thing you're talking about, the next topic, was concerning this whole road problem here, right? Let me tell you something here, Mr. Sernan. If you want to do your work in the first place, nobody has to do concrete in the road. Alright? Like your work is to make sure you have a good road. And let me tell you something, if you want to know which road pass through all the UNC constituencies, you're going to pay in 7 years. And I just tell you, every single one of you is back every single road. From Canada, from the all road back. So yeah, what? You just got to pick road and stay. And let me tell you something, we're talking about it, it's quality control. And the PNM has done that. Because you give certain people contracts and you check them back to work. And the work falling apart. All them roads falling apart. Within 6 months a year, all them roads falling apart. So that's quality control. You only train asphalt or gravel. And that is saving for them fellas and them.
Correct.
And ask them, it's a legend, ask them how much kickback they get from that. I think that's big business going on when it's on saving thing here. Big business. Anyway, sir,
thank you, my friend. So we go down to Siparia Market and some of the vendors. Clogged toilets, rodent infestation. Some of the complaints from vendors about the Siparia Regional Corporation. Claiming political and racial victimization, the market vendors called for a change that will help them. Now, viewers, a vendor by the name of Gaston stated that 5 days before Christmas, the SRC, Siparia Regional Corporation, placed a no parking sign on an access road to the market, taking parking spots away from customers. He said the refrigerator at the market has not been working for the past 8 years, and vendors are sometimes forced to dump spoiled meat. Who is in charge of the market? The Siparia Regional Corporation. I believe Alan Sami is the chairman for the corporation down there. The vendor added that although He has written letters and spoke with councillors. The SRC has not done anything to rectify the situation. SRC chairman, no, it's Dennis. Dennis is the man in charge of the SRC. Stated that he was aware. You're aware of the concerns raised by one vendor which had not merit. He said, one vendor has a building in front of the market and uses the access road as private parking for that business. He added that many of the vendors owes between $1,500 and $2,000 in unpaid rent and service. And since they paid $40 per month for a stall, it means they have not paid the SRC for several years. So vendors, those of you in the market down in Siparia, if you could call in the program tomorrow night and highlight some of the plights that you all have down in the market down there, we would really appreciate it. Maybe even Dennis, the chairman of the Siparia Regional Corporation, could probably call in tomorrow night too and maybe highlight a thing or two about the vendors. Vice versa, we want to know what is going on either side. In order to fix the problem, we need to know what is taking place on both sides. That is the only way we're going to get to the bottom of this of the problem. Both sides of the coin we want to hear. $200 million Secondary Road Rehabilitation and Improvement Company Limited is now under the purview of the Ministry of Works and Transport. This is a new company that was created for local government. Now listen to this. The Secondary Road Rehabilitation and Improvement Company was previously under the Rural Development and the Local Government led by Faris Al-Rawi. Keep in mind, who was the Minister of Local Government? The Minister of Local Government was a Muslim guy. The Ministry of Local Government was under this Muslim guy. They moved him from there. What's his name again, boy? Kazim Hussein. Now local government got under Faris. But hear this. When they moved Kazim Hussein, they created the Secondary Road Rehabilitation and Improvement Company. Now listen, before this company was formed, Colin Imbert have allocated $200 million for this company before it was created. Because I did some digging and they didn't know who was the director, they didn't know who was manager, they didn't know who was supervisor, but Colin Imbert has already allocated $200 million for this company. And in early January, I believed, $200 million again went to this company. Why they didn't do that when Kazim was there? So as they move Kazim, they put Faris and they give him $400 million. Now let's talk now. Now, it moved from under Faris now, local government, and it moved to the Ministry of Works and Transport. God don't sleep. God don't sleep. They should have done that when Kazim Hussein was the Minister of Local Government. But no, you move Kazim, you put Faris, you allocate money, and all of a sudden it gone under Works and Transport. Let's see how bacchanal this be created. It's sad, you know. It's sad. But it's bacchanal. It's bacchanal. Petrotrin, Trinma, retirees, has continued their protest for their outstanding benefit as they stood outside the compound of the old Petrotrin Trinma headquarters, now under Heritage Petroleum. During their struggle for their medical plan, saving plan, and profit sharing benefit. Over the past 5 years, they stated that some 600 retirees have died, fearing that they will suffer the same fate before they get their benefits. Spokesman Anthony Richards said since their previous protest last year, 45 retirees have died. So imagine that, eh? Imagine that you have your medical plan, you have your benefit, you have your profit sharing, and you can't get it. After working so hard, 40 years with a company, you just can't get it. It's sad. How sad is that? How sad is that? It's stinking sad. But I will tell you something. The hierarchies and them, in Trinman Petrotrin, they want to go home with their benefit before anything happens, you know. Make sure I put my money there. I do business who get and who I get, but I want my money there. But the workers now having problems to get their benefits. So viewers, we are out of time for tonight. But nevertheless, a rerun of this program is from 11:30 to 12:30 tomorrow on Synergy Network. And we'll be right back here on Thursday night, viewers, to give you more live programming, Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Until we meet again, good night.